It's game time. Let's do it. Good evening, everyone, and happy Sunday. Hope everyone is a Sunday fun day. Hopefully, everyone is enjoying their Sunday off and doing whatever it is you do. Clean your house, fold laundry, wash your underwear, whatever you need to do. Um, all that fun stuff. Definitely wanted to get started a little bit earlier, but got stuck doing the same shit. Cleaning my house, rehanging some ghosts that fell down. Not in my room, but in the front of our house. Let's head and take it into a little bit more personal here. You had to plunge your kitchen sink? I guess that's better than having to say, I had to plunge my toilet. Because that does mean one of two things, is that you're either a really big pooper or you used a lot of toilet paper, I guess there's one of two things there. Both are not flattering, so I mean, if you say you just did the sink, then you know what, okay, you watched some food down there, but at least you didn't say you had to do your toilet. What's up, Chilled Buddha? How are you doing tonight? Thanks for kicking it with us. Do appreciate that. This looks like this is your first time here. Welcome. My name's Nick, but I go by slapartist, and I stream retro games, my friend. And I use original carts and discs only. There's no emulation here, and that's a really big thing that I pride on my channel. And this is my second annual Spooktober run here. Last year we did all of October's scary games. This year we're doing it again. Last year I had a green screen, so this one, it looks a little bit different. It looks better than what it used to, last year. So welcome to the channel. Glad you're here. Because you're here, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna feeling just generous today. I need some good feelings here, so I'm gonna go ahead and welcome you. Everybody gets one, right? So I'm gonna welcome you to the channel and give you some fantastic emotes to use. There you go. Now you got some fantastic Halloween emotes. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Oh, you're very welcome. Chill Buddha, I do have a YouTube channel if you're interested to see all my previous streams. They're all archived over there on YouTube. I put the link in the in the chat there. We have over 300 streams over there. They're broken down in playlists by consoles. So if you want to watch anything SNES, just find the SNES. Just find the SNES playlist, and they're all listed there. And the ones that require multiple playlists are broken down in part 1, 2, 3, and 4, and so on. We do have that. I do have a Twitter account. If you have Twitter, not necessary if you don't have it, but I do announce when I'm going live there. If you are interested in staying in the conversation with everybody, we do have a Discord. We are getting ready to stream some Resident Evil Outbreak here later in the month, and we're doing it on live private servers. It should be a really good time. And as always, continue to support the channel, yada yada yada, all that fun shit. So anyway, glad you're here. Ozzy, glad you're here. I do appreciate that. I see Labello in here. Super good to have you here. I see a couple other people I don't know, but everyone, glad to have you here. The more you watch, the more you earn, as we do have slaps in the bottom left-hand corner. If you get enough slaps, then what we can do is you can redeem those, and we can slap the shit out of some bass guitar back here, as I do have some bass guitars set up. 3 of them over here, to be in fact. The one with the Freddy glove. I do have a Freddy glove, my 5-string and my 6-string fretless. Kind of over here. Right there. Anyway, so we do have that. So you can redeem those slaps and do that. And also, I am partnered up with GamerGoo if you guys are interested in trying some GamerGoo. We do give free samples away. Let's go ahead and give a free sample away today. You'll get something like this in the mail. We'll send for it. I mean, we'll pay for postage. Let's go ahead and do a Gamer Goo giveaway today at the start of this stream. We already have one person that's entered into it, but you'll receive a package like this. If you really want to try some of these out here, don't forget to use, as I'm partnered with them, don't forget to use code slapartist. Okay, if you use code slapartist, if you use that code, you're going to get 10% off on your order, and that's a really big deal. You know, so let's go ahead and give some Gamer Goo away. What I'm going to tell you to do is just type Gamer Goo into the chat, and as we get near the end of this game, because we're close to the end, when we beat the game, we'll draw for the winner. You don't have to be present to win it. I'll send a message to you, and we pay for shipping. You know, and if you've never tried Gamer Goo, it's the only product on the market right now that's FDA approved that'll keep your hands dry. So if you get sweaty hands, say you're playing Super Mario World or Super Mario All-Stars 35 or whatever it is, and you're getting hands are clammy from playing it, this stuff will stop it. And there's all different kinds of scents, flavors. You don't eat it. Don't eat it. But it's infused with natural oils, essential oils, and it's FDA approved. My favorite is peppermint. So if you want to be entered into that giveaway, just type Gamer Goo into the chat, as I said before here, and we'll do a contest giveaway. So it looks like we have Chilled Buddha. Chilled Buddha and Nitrous Scott are both into it. If that's it, at the end of the time we beat the game, then we'll just draw between those two. All right. You do stream yourself, but this is my chill out. I've only recently Oh, you recently just got started streaming. Okay, well, like to hear that. Hopefully it's going well. Let's go ahead and let me quit chat and let's get started in this game, shall we? And like I said, I do stream original carts and discs only. There is no emulation to my channel. So we are running the original disc. And I do have my original strategy guide that I bought when I was a kid. Here's my disc. Keep this in really good shape. As I throw it over there on the bed. Don't worry, I don't sleep in this room. This is our guest room. So when my friends or people stay over, it's like they're walking into the 1980s, you know, with shit and lava lamps and everything, you know. I mean, it's good stuff. All right, so here's my Dino Crisis strategy guide. We'll be referring to some of this if we need to here as we get near the end of the game. And if you guys do have any questions about some of the collectibles on the wall, please feel free to ask those. Although those are all hand painted from a buddy of mine, Select Start Art, who does work here on the internet. This game is a classic. Buddha, I have not played this game in like over 20 years. And so when I start, I'm like 8 hours into this. I mean, I had to go back and put it on easy because I was getting my ass kicked. Actually, my ass was getting eaten by dragons, dinosaurs. So I'm definitely rusty on this sumbitch. But after this, you guys, we do have a lot of great games coming up here. Rule of Rose coming up, Obscure, Haunting Ground, some heavy hitters, you know, so got some good games coming up. And I think we'll be starting Fatal Frame 2 right after this. Which is definitely a personal favorite. I'm gonna pour a little more tea into my teacup here. It's fate tonight, he says. You were talking to some mates about it tonight and thought, why I'm chilling in bed and watching Dino Crisis. Well, I'm glad you're here too, my friend. I'm glad you're here too. Don't mind me, I'm eating a Rice Krispie treat. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to I'm gonna head back to where I was. Actually, I got that level card A. Let's go in here. Yeah, I got these. Were you a big fan of Dino Crisis, Buddha? You know, I played this kind of in between Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3. See, I'm a bigger Resident Evil fan, and I played a shit ton of Resident Evil back in the day. I'll take that plug.
My only concern regarding the new generator is the stabilizer. It functions perfectly under nominal conditions, but it's still a problem under certain conditions. Look, with the generous budget, personnel, and facilities at your disposal, shouldn't you be able to solve that problem? Once complete control can be established, we will literally have the power of a god at our disposal.
Oh man, he sounds a little crazy.
It will all be attainable if you cooperate with me. The power of a god.
The power of a god. Bum 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 bum. That sounds like a code to me. Jurassic Park on the Sega. I think I own Jurassic Park, I think on the Sega CD. Yeah, these games were great. You know, Buddha, I was born in 81. So when Resident Evil came out, I was a freshman in high school. And I remember sitting late night in my bedroom playing Resident Evil as a freshman in high school. And 1990 for you. And it just old, you know, old ass tube TV, original PS1, and just thinking this was the scariest game I think I've ever played. And my moderator, who I don't think he's in here, but Executive Bear, my cousin, we'd always call each other and say, hey man, how far did you get? And eventually we ended up getting really good at that game, and we were speed running that game really fast. And it would have been fun to see what our speed runs were back in the day. But there was just a great time about, you know, the Resident Evils when they were coming out. And Dino Crisis came out at a great time too, because it was in the middle between 2 and 3. What? What's up, Shadow Lich? We're young. You know what? Bite me. 1990 was the best year for NES games. Ooh, what is this? Oh, hells yes. The Regina Custom, baby. What game came out? What games specifically came out in 1990 for the NES? And Buddha, I stream a lot of NES. That's probably the one console that I stream the most of. So once you hit the age of 5, you started gaming. I think that was probably for me too, was the age of 5 or 6. Because what, the NES came out in 86, 87. And I would have been, you know, 6 at the time in 87. And 7 at the time in 88. Final Fantasy came out in '90, huh? I did not know that. And see, Final Fantasy is by far probably one of my favorite NES games. But you know, I'm a huge fan of Little Nemo too. I can tear Little Nemo down. Was it 85? Okay. So I would have been 4, so I don't think I saw the Nintendo probably till 86 then. I mean, I was living in Utah at the time. And I remember playing Hogan's. I think Hogan's Alley might have been one of the first, other than Mario Bros. I already read this. Shadow might know the name of that game you're talking about. You remember a helicopter game, you had to destroy buildings and other helicopters and tanks and trucks and troopers. Choplifter? Tiger Heli is the one I would think of, you know. I remember playing the hell out of Rampage. Gotta be kidding me, a goddamn dinosaur? That scared the hell out of me. Ooh, 2 shots. You're dead. You're dead. Ooh, baby. Ooh, I opened one of these, didn't I? Let me see how many plugs I have. We're gonna hang tight. It was the T-Rex in this game that scared you? Oh yeah, the T-Rex is just downright terrifying. That T-Rex ate me, like, every time I fought him. No, I mean, it's still scary. You know, I mean, in Resident Evil, the thing that scared me the most in Resident Evil were the hunters. Hunters scared the hell out of me. And, I mean, the hall monitors are the chimeras that were in the lab, in the laboratory that hung from the ceiling. Those were freaky, but nothing scared me as much as hunters. All right, so I left this last night in a really big rush. So I'm coming back here to see if there's any sort of ammo or shit I just kind of missed. And the worst thing about hunters is that they could jump up in the air in Resident Evil and they would slice your head off. Like, it was like dead. So that's great you mentioned that, Chill Buddha, because I actually do have a great stream. From last year, I streamed Silent Hill. For Spooktober, I streamed Silent Hill 1, 2, and 3. Oh, liquors in part 1 hunters, in part 2 they were liquors, and I feared the nemesis every time you had to fight that son of a bitch in part 3. Liquors were so bad in part 2. It was like the worst thing. I totally agree with you on that one. Resident Evil 5. And so, actually, I'm going to be streaming Fatal Frame 2 right after this. Fatal Frame 2 is the game of the week over on Horror Gaming Fans on Facebook for us. And so, it's time for me, even though it's one of my top 3 scariest games of all time, and I would love to play it a little bit later, but it's our game of the week, and I can get through it pretty quick. So, if you've never played Fatal Frame 2, it's amazing. And then Buddha, I have a great director's cut for the PC, an HD version of Silent Hill 2. Its qualities, its graphics are unparalleled to any other version out there. So you definitely need to stick around, follow the channel, because we will be streaming Silent Hill 2 near the end of October. Yeah, Fatal Frame 2 is by far one of my top 3 scariest of all time. And we're going to be doing that one after this. Dread Halls? I've never even heard of it. And we've been in here. Oh, VR. Oof. I couldn't play Resident Evil 7 in that VR. I just couldn't finish it in that VR. It was too much. And I don't think I can do this here. All right, we're out of here. How much does Dread Halls cost? And I'm assuming it's for the PS4. We're way. It's for the Oculus. Okay. Hey Sparks, good to see you in here. We're near the end, man. I'm probably maybe 45 minutes away to the end. If I hustle. So we're close, my friend. We are very close. Bleed out. Bleed out. Bleed out. All right. He did. Yeah, we'll be wrapping this up, and then we'll be starting Fatal Frame 2, everybody. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. All right, yeah, be in lurk mode. I appreciate the lurk mode, Sparks. Shit. Too many. Goddamn dinosaurs. Ooh, maybe I need to get that on the PSVR. I haven't played my PSVR in for what seems like forever. I gotta get some bullets, man. I gotta really get some rounds going. That dinosaur is still sitting here, man. You play VR too much. VR, you know, I played some of the. There was a game I bought, like. It had a girl that was like in a yellow dress on the front cover of it. It was really weird. It was. VR just really made me motion sick, and plus all the stuff on my head. And I like that stuff, you know. I enjoy. Here, let's do this. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna save the game. We have 3 plugs. I need to see what's in these boxes. It might have been paper dolls. It had a girl like in yellow dress. You walk through a city that was like, everything was like black and white. It was really weird. It was all monochromatic. I don't remember the name of it. All right, so there were some good items in there. There were some heat rounds in there. I just need to see what's in these boxes. My hands are getting clammy. We're going to do some Gamer Goo. And by the way, everybody, we are doing a Gamer Goo giveaway. If you guys are interested in it, just type Gamer Goo into the chat. We'll put you into that drawing, and when we get close to the end of this, we'll draw a winner. My hands are sweaty on this game. It smells good. All right, let's see what's in this other one. I mean, I'm assuming that might have a little bit of ammo in it. Oh, it's just all recovery. All right. So this is the first time that I'm seeing heat. Oh shit, that is loud. That damn T-Rex. I saw heat rounds in another area that I need to go back and pick up. You're expecting a long wait time for the set I won? Oh, you're expecting for the set you won. Now, I sent GamerGoo your information a while back. You know, a few days ago. It actually ships surprisingly quick. Let me know when it arrives to you. You're about to go back in full lockdown in Ireland? Jesus, you're kidding me. I definitely need to use this. That's shitty. So everybody, yeah, we're approaching. Apparently, Sparks, our president has COVID. Not my president, but our president has it. I need to start packing these heat bullets with me. Oh, it's awful, man. Our country's such a shit show. Ooh, I can see that. There we go. Now we got an empty spot, baby. Let's take those heat bullets. Of course there's two of them here. Why wouldn't there be two of them here? Basic election porn. Okay, we'll kill that one. Poison dart, dead. Just gotta kill one, man. Oh, these ones are big brutes. And they hit like a Mack truck. Yeah, I'll take one down. That's fine. You shitting me? Shit. I just used up all my shotgun ammo on that. I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. They do look like mini Godzillas, don't they? Godzilla. They kind of do, don't they? Ooh, another plug. Perfect. Oh, grenade bullets. You're voting for Godzilla in November? I'm voting for Regina. Hell yeah. Voting for Godzilla. Ooh, another plug. You should vote for Mario SS. How about Kirby? Where's Kirby stand in all this? At least Kirby doesn't suck. I told my wife that you're going to vote for Marvin the Martian, and she loved it. She loves Marvin the Martian. That is her favorite character, too. Give me 1 second, everybody. Are you okay? Oh my God. Okay. Oh, sorry about that, everybody. My wife was like moving something in the side room, and it dropped. And I thought, because my wife had appendicitis, and she's not supposed to be lifting anything really heavy, and she was moving something and it fell, and I thought like something fell on her or whatever, so I had to jump up because it spooked me. So she popped the door open quick just to say that she was okay. Jesus, scared the hell. It happened right outside my door, man. I was like, oh my God, something fell. She did something she wasn't supposed to do. But she's good. Yeah, she's good. It startled me. Got the initializer and the stabilizer. Feels a little Resident Evil-ish kind of air, right? That's all that's up here. Oh, I'm doing good, SS. Thanks for asking, man. Now my wife dropping that scared the hell out of me. Yeah, this is getting a little more intense as we're moving a little bit forward into this. I mean, starting to find out a little bit more about what the hell's going on in the game and you know, Dino Crisis for me is a hell of a lot more confusing than Resident Evil. Okay, I have a dinosaur in here I need to get by. Oh, shit. Well, that worked, but it didn't work the way I wanted it to. So apparently if you beat the game in like under 4 or 5 hours, I don't remember what one it is, you get like a game called like Wipeout, and you have to go back and kill every single dinosaur. Apparently it's like having a second game. I don't remember ever getting that, but I also didn't play the shit out of this game like I did Resident Evil. That's insane. We were talking about that last night. A speedrun record in this is 1 hour and 15 minutes. Dude, that's smoking. That's so fast. Oh, shit. More dinosaurs? Ooh, there we go. There we go. And a poison dart. And some heat bullets. I knew those were in there. Oh, can I only carry 3 in a... Really? Son of a bitch. Oh yeah, that's totally ripping the game apart. Shit, you have to activate the generator first? Son of a bitch. We'll kill one with the poison dart. Bleed out. Bleed out. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. That seemed to work. Well, poison dart worked. I don't have a lot of shots left with my 40, though. That's total recall all the way, man. Might as well take it. I mean, Jesus. What I do need are some darts.
Error. Preparation procedure incomplete.
Wait a minute. trying to figure out where the hell I'm going.
Did you find those devices yet?
Let's get his fingerprint. There we go. Needed that, man. Forgot to pull that fingerprint data from that guy. Man, there's a lot of backtracking in this game. So much. A hell of a lot more than in Resident Evil, that's for sure. Come on, go in that door. All right, new ID card. Let's get moving. Chill Buddha, did you ever play part 2 or part 3? I've never played part 3, and we were talking about it the other day. I think Ozzy was discussing it, how it was dinosaurs in space. He said it was just a miserable game that just kind of, it was the end of the game. It was the end of the series.
Power for generator is connected. Announcement. Please place the initializer and the stabilizer in the generator.
All right. You don't remember the others too well. Part 2 felt more like you got points for killing the dinosaurs. It felt like an arcade. It felt like it's just a weird game. It was just different. And I never played 3, but I heard it was just like the straw that broke the camel's back on that one. There was a light gun Jurassic Park game. I do not remember that. It was a rail shooter. Was it like an arcade game? I remember playing a lot of House of the Dead. And they made some Resident Evil rail shooters too, and I own both of those. They're really fun. I enjoy them. The El Umbrella Chronicles. The first scene is the famous T-Rex run. That's wicked. That's fun. I would be on board for that. Ooh, another plug. How many of those do I have? I'm gonna be needing those. 3 of them, baby. 3 again. Ooh. Oh, I'm sure it was a cash in. You know, I recommend playing those Resident Evils, those Umbrella Chronicles. They're fun, you know, they're different. But I would like to play that Jurassic Park one. Ooh, listen to that shit. Let's get the hell out of here. I'm ready to be done with Dino Crises. Don't forget, we're going to do a drawing for some Gamer Goo giveaway after this. We only have Nitrous and Buddha entered into it. If you guys would like a chance to win it, just type Gamer Goo in the chat. You know the drill. Damn, look at that. That feels a little Total Recall, right? The aliens, it's gonna melt the ice, make the oxygen. Don't have to pay for air anymore. Listen to this music.
Their energy output is approaching critical point. Cease operation immediately.
I need to see somebody speedrun this in an hour 15.
Their energy output is approaching critical point. Attempt to compensate.
Okay, Regina. Adjust the power output to maximum.
Here goes. Just remember there's no turning back once it overloads.
Then we won't look back. Crank that sucker and go out with a boom.
Generator has surpassed safety parameters. Their energy overload in progress. All personnel evacuate immediately. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Shit, man. It's going bad.
The ceiling!
Oh no. Oh no!
What's the point in saving me? That's it.
Ha 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 ha! Little heads up. You might crash out still watching, but if I win, catch me on your Discord. I'll message you. I'll message you directly on Twitch. You know, I do have a Discord too if you want to join that. I don't have your Discord, but I'll just message you straight on Twitch if that's all right. Chill Buddha, I don't blame you if you need to crash out. It happens. I plan on starting a little Fatal Frame 2 tonight. That's the plan. We'll see, you know, but that's the plan.
Okay. Just get Kirk. Hurry.
Take it easy, Gale.
No. Take this. Tagged him with transmitter.
Gale. Gale.
Nasty Buddha is your main. All right, just sent you a test message. Check it out. Make sure it's right. Gave me a transmitter. Man, well, thanks for kicking it around, Chill Buddha. I really do appreciate it. Make sure to stop back by more. Please do. Often.
All right. The overload levels are increasing. Just a little
That he
more
waited long enough to die.
and good.
We're close to the end on this, everybody.
Gale,
We're very close.
what happened to him?
I don't know, but Kirk's gone.
Hopefully 20 minutes. I'm gonna kill him.
Gonna kill him.
It's like Spicoli, right? Off Fast Times at Ridgemont High. It's like, he's gonna kill us. My brother gonna shit. He's gonna kill us. He's like, well, make up your mind. What is he gonna do? Is he gonna shit or is he gonna kill us? Ooh, the time-space continuum.
This is it. All that's left is our escape.
Boom, boom, boom,
Let's
boom,
go.
boom, boom, boom,
Wait,
boom.
what about Kirk?
Leave him.
What about it? It's a miracle we're still alive at this point.
Forget about
Forget
him.
about it.
Don't forget the mission. You're not here to babysit.
Sorry, but I have a conscience. I'm taking you back now.
No. You two get going. I'm going after Kirk.
What? You're insane. Don't you remember our situation? The controlled anymore. Staying here any longer is suicide.
Dino, if I'm not back in 30 minutes, you two make your escape without me.
Hey, do something!
We're met with another choice. Hey, Shadow Lady! Look at that, Shadow Lady. Oh man, it is good to see you. Shadow Lady has been subscribing for 16 months. It is good to see you, Shadow Lady. Thank you so much. Glad to have you, even if you just need a lurk. Always good to have you in the room. Good to see you. My dad's a TV repairman. I don't know what we do. I don't know what we do. Just sent me a friend request on Discord. Let me hit that up. All right, we got it. Yeah, if you win, I'll send it to you. You're all gonna die down here. Let's get the hell out of here. Right? Rick's idea, we could ignore your duty and go after the comrade, or Gale idea, put priority on the mission and go after Kirk. I say we are going to do the mission and go after Kirk.
Kirk must be after the stabilizer.
Why'd you let him go?
I'm finally beginning to understand. He's a professional, first and foremost. It's the only way he operates.
You're right. And it's up to me to do my part as well. I'll make sure everything's ready to go as soon as you get back.
The shit has hitteth the fanneth, right? Well, we got a couple plugs. We're either, I don't know if there's another place to use them near the end, or we need to use them now. I don't know. Oh, I guess we got some here, right? I opened this up. Oh, we need to grab some rounds, baby. We got some recitation. Have some life. I don't have another med pack, do I? I don't know what to do. Yeah, it does add a little bit more to it, you know, because it gives you a replay value that you can split. I'm glad that you're digging the Halloween emotes, and we got all this other stuff going on here too. We have some great new Halloween themed stuff going on, and new transitions, new layouts. will save it again. We'll just put it in part 2. Bada-bim, 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 right? Oh, wait. There's some stuff on the wall here. I know this. I've been here. There it is. Oh, man, there's med packs in here. Oh, lucky ducky. Okay, we got four handgun bullets. Let's use them. I don't, yeah. That's fine. It's gonna free up some space for me. Shit, there's 2 of them. Ooh, bitch went down. You're still alive. All right. That's fine. I need some space. What's up, Avocado? All right, we're gonna leave one. Ooh, wait. What the hell's in here? We have more med packs. Let's take them. I don't know where this is gonna lead us, but I need life because I know I gotta deal with big ol' ass T-Rex soon. I know, right? Shadow Lady's in the house. It's good to see her. Shit, I'm in the wrong room. Yeah, we got Shadow Lady back in the house. In the house. I'm nervous.
got your man, Gale.
Ooh,
I'm not
ooh.
one to forget a grudge.
Let me turn the
are
audio up.
Come on, let's go.
Regina, take this.
The disc.
It contains all the information on the third energy, including the details on how to use it as a weapon. Once we deliver this disc to our government, our real mission will be complete.
Just as I suspected.
What do you mean, our real mission? Our mission is to take back Dr. Kirk.
That was the official lie they fed you. Your boss only wanted the data from the very beginning.
What are you talking about?
Don't you get it, girl? It's so obvious. The government doesn't want me. They want the third energy. They want this weapon all to themselves.
Then this whole mission was a front from the very beginning.
Our government knew that Kurt's project had to be some type of weapon. I mean, just think about it. A staged, accidental death, political asylum, a secret non-weapon project at a hidden military base. And you know how this country has always been famous for developing new weapons in secret. Our government knew that there was a new weapon, and they wanted it. Our real mission was to ascertain all information on the weapon, so that only our country can exploit it. Dr. Kirk's just a bonus.
He's just a bonus.
I can't believe.
Ha! You naively called me a devil before. But if you think about it, you know who the true devil is.
I don't understand, Gale. Why didn't you tell us?
I can only guess that the two of you were too clean to be trusted by the top brass.
And what about you?
I didn't want to put either of you in danger. What you didn't know couldn't hurt you.
This has all been quite enlightening, but can we go now?
You're right. Let's go,
Weaponized
Gale.
T-Rexes? Hell, screw the Nemesis. I got a weaponized T-Rex. It's gonna have freaking laser beams out of its eyes. Laser
This is the
beams.
reward for a lifetime of service to the government. Sad, isn't it?
Let's go.
Ooh. Right in the kisser. Right in your suck hole. Yeah, you'll have to let me know. Is it going into effect, Sparks, or is Ireland literally shutting down again?
Where's Gale?
$1 million.
Let's go then.
Sharks with laser beams. Pew. Pew, pew. Oh man, yeah. Let us know, Sparks. I hope things go well, man. I mean, I expect our country too, the states, to probably go back into lockdown. So everybody, if you guys don't know, Sparks lives in Ireland, and Ireland is looking at now forcing another lockdown. That's terrifying. All right, this could be the last save, everybody. I didn't think Dino Crisis would take me like 4 freaking days. I didn't know Ireland was spiking again either. Hey, Lady Z. Hey, Lady Z. Spoonie. I just call you Spoonie. Whoa. Look at this. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's a multiplier. T-Rex, baby. T-Rex, man. That's freaky deaky. Whoa. Look at that camera angle. That's crazy. You went from all the way up to 450 to 7,700 per day. That's where over United States over 200,000 dead. It's nuts. The wife and you had plans to travel to Ireland this year. That didn't happen. Yeah, you're not going now. That's for damn sure. Check out this camera angle. Look at this movement. Yeah, that's good. What is that? Danger, explosive materials. Yeah, we're going to take this big bastard down. If we can. It's going to be the butt end of this dinosaur right here. Oh yeah, that's a tail of a giant lizard. That's another tail. Oh yeah, he's alive. Hear him? Yeah, state by state can only be so effective. I agree. So I live in the state Montana, Sparks, and Montana now is like one of the states that has a huge rise in cases. Our cases have just blown up in the state of Montana. I was in the gas station the other day because I needed to get some. I forgot a gallon of milk at the store, so I went to the gas station. And I walked in, and then like 5 people walked in without masks, and I flipped out. I told the clerk, I go, "What? These people don't have masks on. You're letting them in here?" I go, "You need to get them out of here." It's just crazy. Is this T-Rex?
He's back! How's it beginning to miss our reptilian grouping?
Shut up and steer. I'm gonna take care of
glorious
this
leader.
once and for all.
Here, take this with you and move.
It's a box. Montana is a Republican-leaning state, if you're right. It you know, it used to be Sparks, but really now it's starting to. It could almost be a shift. It could be a divide. More eastern Montana is Republican. More western Montana is a lot of Democratic. And that's just due for the split of the state. A lot of farmers and ranchers and landowners on the right. But it normally is a red state, but we have Democratic governors and stuff, so it's a good thing. It's a good thing. I know we're not here to talk politics, but I'm not a Republican. Not at all. Not the least. Not the least. I'm a teacher, man. I'm a teacher. How can I support somebody? Well, Montana, if you guys remember last year in the last 4 years in the election when they were having the races, I mean, they were so close. John Tester, they were neck and neck. I mean, it was coming down to individual votes. Same way Washington, left is mountains, is Democratic, or right is Republican, exactly. Yeah, watch Montana. It's an interesting state, always in politics. All right, so we got a few things here that we need to get rid of. Let's get rid of the shotgun bullets. Three electoral vote. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, the electoral vote thing's so bullshit. That's my opinion, but yeah, we don't have a lot of electoral votes here. All right, man. Oh, wait. Is there more? All right, well, we might as well go with the big dog right away. Let's get the grenade out. Let's get the Regina Custom. I have 18 grenade bullets and 6 heaters, baby. All right, man. Here brings the heater. Oh no, I'm a college. I was a college professor, Sparks, and my college is just failing. They denied my tenure, fired me, whatever. But being a teacher, there was a lot of stuff I could get tax breaks for, and because Betsy DeVoe is now like the, you know, leading the Secretary of Education. Anyway, it's rough. It's rough. Oh, she's a slime. Oh! How is he moving so quick? Is he swimming? Is he on a jet ski? He sounds exactly like Jurassic Park's. Oh yeah, baby. Bring it on. Bring it on. Oh, what is that?
Stay down.
Oh, cutscene. Cutscene.
Well, that's that. Game over, folks.
That T-Rex
After
was
this mission,
swimming.
I don't think I'll ever be able to look at a croc skin bag the same way.
That's the first time I've seen her mouth move.
Oh!
Put that blasting cap in there. Oh, no way.
End of the line for you, handsome. You're extinct!
You're extinct. I didn't get to fight the dinosaur. I don't even remember that. That's the end of the line, isn't it? Listen to this music. So there's a few different endings to this game. I don't know, that feels very anticlimactic, doesn't it? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This game literally took me like 3 days to finish. Oh yeah, that wasn't anticlimactic whatsoever. But if you notice, there was a couple different routes that I didn't go because I didn't go with Rick on one and I went with Gale on another. I didn't go with Gale on one, went with Rick on another. And so it definitely splits all over the place. I mean, so the best thing to do is play it again. I'm not going to play it again. I have a couple other games that I need to get through first. But what a kind of a letdown. This game is a hell of a lot harder than Resident Evil, but I play Resident Evil like 8 times a year. I mean, it got confusing near the end. Where to go, what to get, backtracking. I would like to see a remake of this, like Resident Evil 2 or 3. I think that would be enjoyable. I wonder if we get a grade at the end of this. I mean, a new updated version of it. Yeah, what you take from this is that the multiple endings show how even in our own lives, decisions change and shape our future. Well said, Sparks. Well said. Let's see if we got a grade on this.
You have mail.
You got email. Strong bad email.
The
Check
final
email.
report of Operation Dr. Kirk.
Gonna learn how to draw a dragon.
Regina.
With a beefy arm.
Dr. Kirk. Status. Recaptured.
We have recaptured Dr. Kirk, who is currently negotiating future experiments with the military high command.
Gale. Status. Deceased.
Oh, he's dead.
Due to uncontrollable circumstances, Gale had to sacrifice himself in order to protect the target.
Rick. Status. Alive.
Rick is currently analyzing the data that was recovered from Ibis Island.
Regina. Status. Alive.
As for myself, I'm ready to begin my next assignment.
Tom. Status. Deceased.
Tom was attacked and killed by a giant reptile that was inhabiting the island. He will be missed.
He will be missed.
Cooper. Status. Unknown.
We lost contact with Cooper at the beginning of the mission and have not heard from him since then.
Disk. Status. Recovered.
The military R&D department is currently analyzing its content.
Mission complete.
I saved it so many times. Oh, 8 hours and 35 minutes. Oh, 45 saves. Grade D. 1 of 3. Boo.
Operation instructions.
Just give me a special gift, unlimited ammo. You can get unlimited ammo in this. You can get excellent. You got mad skills. That's right. I got mad skills. And a leather jacket, looking all cool. The cool kids. I've obtained a new costume. Use this. Save data in your next mission. The hell is she wearing? She's like wearing booty shorts. Hey, Shadow Lady, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's save it. Let's have some game save data. I think that's important to have. 10. She got some Daisy Dukes. Yeah, hey, you see that little icon? Oh, look at me, man. I look like the plague. There we go. Let's see if we can select that costume. Let's look at it now that we've done that, right? Bring out your dead. Bring out your dead. Yeah, I got like a bikini and a green garb. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Oh, I want that costume. I want that costume. I got the spy type, I got the army type, I got the battle type, and I got the ancient type, which I don't quite have that. So I can pick my type of girl. I want to go with the army type. We got the email. I just want to see the costume. Just a little bit.
Okay, this is the first checkpoint. Playtime is officially over, kiddies.
Something's wrong. The lights in the guardhouse are out.
Maybe this has been a wild night of partying for the guards.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe, dude. Maybe.
Stay here, Junior. Leave the guards to me.
Hey, did you hear what he just called?
Forget about it. Just let Gale handle this.
New costume.
All right, it's clear. Okay, let's do this. I'll infiltrate the facility and occupy the control room on the first floor. I should have access to
So
all
there's
the security
3
systems from
endings.
there. I'll contact
Obviously we
you
got one
as
of
soon as
them.
I
I don't know
clear
what the other 2 are. You're actually surprised that the game of a genre that you don't like, survival horror, interested you enough to watch it as much as you did. Well, I appreciate you watching it as much as you did. Yep.
Let me guess.
You got the Daisy
This
Dukes.
is some of your handiwork, right?
The brass is still warm. These guards were shooting at something very recently.
So who were they fighting?
This wasn't much of a fight. I don't think
Somebody's
these
making a
guards
funny
did
joke
anything
that's saying
before
the
getting
dinosaurs
sliced
like
and diced.
redheads.
Whatever they were shooting
I
at
hope
came
this
in
isn't
from there,
Chris's
ripped right through the
blood.
steel fence.
Well, the hole is nice and clean. But I still say you...
Hey, I'll take that. Thank you,
Very
Sparks.
funny.
Yeah,
Still
we'll be
need to
playing a
figure
new
out what
game after
happened
this.
here.
We're going to be doing
Continue
Fatal
to
Frame
sweep the
2,
area.
everybody. And Fatal Frame 2 is up there, top 3, as the scariest game I've ever played. Oh, Fatal Frame 2's epic. It's our game of the week over on NES fans, on horror gaming fans. So I think it's time to play it. I mean, I would love to have saved it for near the end, but we do have Rule of Rose that we need to get to this Halloween. And I think I can get through Fatal Frame rather quickly. Fatal Frame 2, that is. But anyway. Oh shit, avocado rolls. Thank you so much for those biddies. Look at this, man. Look at me. I'm in a barbecue. Thank you so much for the bits, man. I really, really, really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. It's very generous of you. I appreciate
Rick
those
can handle the
750
inside of the
biddies.
facility on his own.
Am I going to do the crowning glory on Halloween? You bet your ass I'm going to. That's the plan, is to stream Silent Hill 2 on Halloween. I'll probably start it the day before. I know, right, James? We'll be doing Silent Hill 2, though, probably a day or two before, because I won't be able to beat Silent Hill 2 in one day. I probably could, but I won't want to. Yeah, Silent Hill 2 is always the game to go to on Halloween. That is by far the scariest game to play. You remember last year, shit got real on that one, especially on hard mode. He's checking the ground. You keep staring at that, you know, I mean, you might see something. Maybe, eventually.
Rick here. I'm in. The place is deserted, though. I have the
Your man will have to find something to do with himself for a bit. He's got to figure that out for
How's the
himself.
progress going with that security system?
I don't know what's been going on here, but it looks like all the power in this facility's been cut.
Same here.
As long as that's the situation, there's not a lot I can do. Why don't you see if you can gain access to the backup
Spooktober
generators
2020, 2021 maybe?
I'm on.
Maybe, you know, to go back and do them.
What are you doing here?
I caught the last part of your conversation.
By the way, I found a key.
Hand it
You have a
over.
Nintendo 64 pad
head
in your house
outside.
at the moment. Or not. I love the 64. All right, everybody. Well, that concludes Dino Crises. Tough game. Like, this was a tough game. I'm glad I went ahead and switched it on to easy. I don't think I could have got through it in normal. I mean, I ended up with quite a bit of ammo at the end, and I mean,
That's disgusting.
that's disgusting.
This guy's been eviscerated. Something tore his intestines straight out.
Look at those tooth marks. It had to be some sort of
We need Dr.
animal.
Grant to talk about the raptors.
Okay, let's move on.
Mario Kart 64 to see what times you can get. I love Mario Kart 64. I like Mario Kart 64 than Super Mario Kart. So if you guys didn't know, Sparks here is like 34th or 37th in the world for Super Mario Kart for the Super Nintendo. He's a world record competitor for Super Mario Kart. Yes, he is. If you guys did not know that, that's what he does. Is plays a lot of Super Mario Kart. So it's pretty awesome. It was definitely giving me some help on the Super Mario Kart run that I was doing a while ago. All right, everybody. So that being said, I think it's time to conclude the stream. You know, I mean, I need to get, we already have the PS set up, and we just got to change a couple things here for Fatal Frame 2, but I think we need to start that tonight. Fatal Frame 2 is so good. And I don't want to ruin the story for anybody, but I will describe it a little bit as I go along through the game, because it's really twisted of what happens in Fatal Frame 2, of what, I mean, it's one of the games that I really was so, the gameplay is fun, and it's a great game, and it's super scary, but it was one of the first, I felt like, horror games in a very long time that I was just into the story. The story is so good and twisted that you felt like you were right into it. And All God's Village and what the Crimson Butterflies really mean. It's a damn good game, and I think we're going to have to run that next, everybody. That's going to be our next playthrough here, and it's one that I can get through faster. I already have a lot of clear and save data on that, so we'll end up starting with a lot of higher, everything will be upgraded, everything will be, you know, we'll have all this so much film got remade for the Wii. Super Mario Kart did. So anyway, we're going to break here, everybody. I'm probably going to get something to eat. My wife is kind enough. She's making me a little bit of food. We're going to go ahead and take a little bit of a pause here, and then going to jump back on with, Project Zero. Grabbing some soda, grab some snacks, everybody. I'm going to be back. It'll probably take me about maybe 30, 35 minutes, and then I'll be back with Fatal Frame 2. This is our game of the week over on horror gaming fans, and it's by far a top 5 for me, but top 3 scary. It's scary. It's a scary game. There are no guns, there are no bullets or anything. You got a camera, and you got to get really close to capture ghosts to kill them. So we're going to go ahead and end the stream. I'll be back 30, 35 minutes, everybody. Thank you for watching Dino Crises. Thank you for sticking with me for the past 3 days on getting this one done. I'm glad it's over, glad it's done. It's one that's been kind of on my back burner there to play through again. So I'm glad it's over. All right, everybody, if you haven't done so already, check out the YouTube. All my previous streams over there. We do have a Twitter account. You can join the Discord if you feel up to it and want to keep the conversations going. But please continue to show your support by following, sharing, subscribing, or donating to the channel. Appreciate all that. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'll be back here momentarily, hopefully by 9 o'clock, and we'll be starting Fatal Frame 2, everyone. I'll see everyone then. Stay safe.